What's happening, everybody? Grand Prix GTP02 here, kicking it back once again up here at Humble Hyundai here in the north end of Houston, Texas. And as much as I wish I could say I'm bringing you guys another awesome video on another brand new vehicle, such as this 2017 Hyundai Santa Fe that I'm sat in right now, I am actually here for a little bit more of a serious topic. You see, for starters, it's a pretty big shocker that we're already in the final third of 2016. We just got into the first couple days of the month of September. And for Hyundai here in America, September is a very, very serious time of year because for them, it is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. And that means that their nonprofit charity organization is now in full swing, which is what I'm here to talk to you guys about today. So welcome to this very quick and special presentation about Hyundai's charity organization known as Hyundai Hope on Wheels. So before I actually give you guys the lowdown on what Hope on Wheels is actually all about, I wanted to read you guys some rather shocking facts that I actually learned from Hyundai Hope on Wheels themselves. All of this information can be found on their website at HyundaiHopeOnWheels.org, the link for which I've listed in the description box below. But some of these facts are really ground shaking because cancer is certainly not a laughing matter, as pretty much anyone will tell you, whether you're a survivor or whether you know somebody who's been impacted by cancer. But as frightening as adult cancers are, pediatric cancers or children's cancers are even more deathly frightening, especially for the families who have had to endure these hardships, whether their child survives or whether their child has lost that battle and has ultimately passed on. But according to Hyundai Hope on Wheels, more years of life are lost to pediatric cancer than all adult cancers combined. According to studies, 1 in 5 pediatric cancer cases will not survive. Over 2/3 of the survivors will have side effects from pediatric cancer treatments. 1 in 258 households is impacted by pediatric cancer every year. And only one new drug in over 30 years has been developed for pediatric cancer. Now, I don't know about you, but reading facts like that is definitely an eye-opener. And in over 2 years of working with Hyundai here in the Houston area, working with 3 of the 800 dealerships that Hyundai has here in the United States, I've got to say that not only have my eyes been opened to Hyundai as a brand, but also to what the company is doing. Now, also to give you a few other facts from Hope on Wheels that are on the more positive side of things, since 1998, when Hope on Wheels was founded, as of 2016, over $115 million has been funded to this nonprofit charity organization. But how Hyundai does this is actually quite surprising, and to me, it's actually one of the better ways I can think of a car company specifically donating to their charity. They only recently started taking public donations as well, as far as I've read and things like that. But every time a brand new Hyundai vehicle is sold at any one of these dealerships here in the United States alone, both Hyundai themselves and the dealer will make a donation, otherwise taking a piece of the profit of that new vehicle and donating it to the charity. Now, like I said, also there are over 800 dealers here in the US, and I know that's quite a reoccurring fact, but out of those 800 dealers, in 2015, the goal was $100 million. As of 2016, like I said, they have now surpassed this with over $115 million in donations, which to me is just absolutely wonderful that a car company can dedicate so much of its time to a very, very prominent cause. I mean, the facts speak for themselves, you know, that 1 in 5 will not survive. Think about how many children are lost every year to pediatric cancer cases. And to this day, you know, I have seen cases like this actually happening before my eyes. I've never seen a child pass away, and I'm quite thankful I haven't. But at the same time, just being around those types of cases, I actually had the opportunity in 2015 to go with Hyundai and its two sister stores, both North Freeway under Hyundai and its owner, Paul Peebles, and also go with the general manager, Mr. Carl Krell, from here at Hyundai, and visit a children's hospital in downtown Houston, Texas, out in the medical center. And while I was there, not only did I get to see all kinds of young kids and smiling and getting to enjoy putting their handprints on a fresh white 2015 Hyundai Sonata that was provided by one of the dealerships here in the Houston area. I wish it was provided by Hyundai, but unfortunately we were not selected to provide the car. But just watching the smiles on these children's faces was absolutely incredible, and the amount of media coverage it gets every year is definitely something very, very very well deserved, I guess you could say. Now also, I watched as two doctors from the medical center here in Houston received over $250,000 each to continue their research and continuing honing their skills to fight pediatric cancer. Now, to conclude this very small video here, like I said, this was going to be very short. How you guys can get in touch is all listed in the description box below. The main website, again, is www.hyundaihopeonwheels.org. And like I said, this only applies here in the United States. So if you're one of my worldwide subscribers, I don't know how you guys would get involved other than perhaps a public donation. I don't know how well that'll work. I've just never tried. But for those of you who are living in the United States, you don't even have to buy a Hyundai vehicle. Heck, you don't even have to like Hyundai in general. But if you want to donate to a very worthy cause, I would suggest taking a look at Hyundai Hope on Wheels. They have all different tabs on their website telling you children's stories, stories of survivors, stories of how families welcomed and accepted the payments for treatment, not so much the families being paid, but that a car company is going to such lengths to do this. And I will tell you that I am an avid supporter of this, so I'm not begging you guys to donate. I'm not begging you guys to support the cause. I just felt that this is a very worthy cause to bring to light. Now, again, if you feel like donating, the website and everything is in the description. I know I certainly will be doing my part sometime in the month of September. But again, guys, from up here in North Houston, Texas, this is Grand Prix GTB02, encouraging you to do the right thing and do something positive for once, and also telling you guys that I will see you next time, whether it's here at Hyundai or elsewhere. Take care, everybody. Drive safe, and I'll see you next time.